Hey Pisces, thanks so much for checking out your special past life reading. So this is a big thank you to all of you guys who supported me and my channel in growing to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. And a big shout out to Donald, who designed our custom thumbnail, channel logo and banner also. So Pisces, this is going to be relevant to you if your sun, moon, rising, south node and anybody else guided here to this video. I have created a past life spread myself, guys, and I'm Steph if you're new to my channel, and welcome back to my regular viewers and subscribers. So guys, it's going to take about 4 minutes to lay out the cards, so check the description box for the timestamps for when the reading begins. So in the first card, guys, we're looking to connect with your soul's essence from a past life energy, and also this reading is to bring forward understanding and healing that will most benefit you in this lifetime. So here is your past life energy and essence. What is the past life power that you can embrace in this lifetime, and also the energy you need to let go of? Looking at the shadow and light aspects of the second card. So then, guys, we're moving into what your soul lesson was in this past lifetime. And then we're looking at what your soul purpose and mission involved in this past lifetime. I will fix the camera so everything is on screen, guys, for you when I finish the layout. So now we're going to look at what was the experience that most affected you in this past lifetime. What was the experience that most helped you? And what was the lesson that you learned from these experiences? Okay, guys, nearly there now. So now we're going to look at your soul's essence in this lifetime. Your soul's lesson in this lifetime. What is a part of your soul purpose and mission in this lifetime? And what is the message from your higher self relative to the past lifetime highlighted and this lifetime? Okay, guys, so we're going to mark the reading to start in 4 minutes. Okay, guys, you should be able to see all of the cards on the screen. And we're just going to take a moment to connect and be fully in the energies. Okay, guys, so let's get started. Your soul essence in this past lifetime that is being highlighted here. So your soul essence in this past lifetime is the Knight of Raphael. So this is the Knight of Cups, and it's strongly linked to Scorpio energy. But it can be any water sign. Doesn't mean that you are a water sign. You could have just having water heavily in your chart here. But this is somebody who is very much after strong bonds and relationships in their life. They're very loyal and trustworthy, and they're willing to show the best side of them to the people that they truly love and care about, okay? So this is somebody who is very romantic. They can be quite dramatic and poetic and introspective. And it reads, committed relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topic that make your heart flutter. So in this lifetime, Pisces, especially if you are Pisces South Node energy, this would say that you very much were guided by your heart. You very much wanted to express yourself in a very authentic way, so you could have been artistic, poetic in nature, but overall you were a very loyal, caring, trustworthy person who wanted to develop relationships that lasted a lifetime here. And you were also after a committed partnership in love, in business, that truly helped you grow and evolve, but also kept you on your feet here, that the spark always remained, that the passion, excitement always remained within those connections. And also you wanted to learn things that your soul was eager to know, and these were based around your creative projects and talents. You were very much the type of energy that just loves to explore and have fun and live in a very light-hearted way here. So let's go ahead and see what the soul power and energy that you can both embrace and let go of. So the Ace of Raphael is a very beautiful energy of the Ace of Cups here, guys. So this is something, again, that you did want to have emotional experiences and always looking for new experiences, very positive. And it feels like that you did find a very fulfilling and romantic relationship, but also you grew very spiritually, and you may have had natural healing abilities, so natural counseling abilities. This can be related to doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, healers in all shapes and forms, really, because Archangel Raphael is the healer, and he helps you to overcome physical challenges in yourself and others. Also energy healing like Reiki and things like that. So I feel like that you learned a lot about the power of love and commitment and lasting, fulfilling relationships in this life, about following your heart and your creativity, but also you needed to let go of emotional bonds that weren't fulfilling you, that were hurting you, because when you like to see the good side of people, but they're always abusing you, or they take you for granted, or everything is all one-sided. So if you're experiencing that type of energy in this lifetime, where things kind of start off all good, but then they quickly go downhill because the person or the situation lacks the commitment and the authenticity and heartfelt energy that you truly want. So seeing through the eyes of love, but also learning discernment and knowing that people aren't always in your life for your best interests, and knowing who is right for you and who is not. That's absolutely beautiful, guys. And also, guys, with the Knight of Cups energy and the Ace of Cups, I feel like that maybe you had a tendency to always be looking for the next thrill or passion, and maybe you didn't really commit as much as you wanted to for whatever reason. So you might have relationships that start and quickly fizzle out, but you need to look at what commitment is to you, what it means to be committed, and what it takes to have committed relationships that are lasting. It takes give and take. It takes effort and patience and understanding and cooperation. So let's look at the soul lesson here in this lifetime. We have freedom. So the knights are always on the move, okay? And again, I feel this is very closely linked to the energy of not staying in situations or allowing people in your life that are hindering you, that are hurting you, and that you understand that it's your choice and free will and what you do and don't put up with. Knowing self-love and self-value and self-worth are absolutely vital for you to attracting positive experiences in your life. So you have the freedom here and choice to move forward, to move on when things don't no longer are in alignment with your beautiful positive energy. So quickly moving away from energy vampires or people that talk the talk but they don't walk the walk type of energy here. So freedom relates to the fact that you are a soul being, a soul light energy, and that limitations are ego based and they only come into form when we enter into this human body, into this earthly atmosphere. Then we come through limitations of time, of our physical body. But we have to know that our soul is eternally free and everlasting, and that in this lifetime we have the right to choose and to choose again and to keep a positive mindset and outlook and coming from a place where your heart is open and that you are free to express your authentic self here. So I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So you might have always tried to look outside of yourself for emotional happiness in terms of relationships and bonds, but sometimes that can disconnect us from our relationship with ourselves, and knowing that happiness must be something that comes into our existence from within ourselves, and we don't rely on any external energies, material items, status, relationships to bring us happiness, that we are free, excuse me, that, yeah, the throat chakra here. So we are free to express our nature and who we are, and that there is nobody quite like you in the world. So embrace who you truly are and embrace that freedom and release those restrictive mindsets. So what was the life purpose here? Support. So yes. So your life purpose fully supports you. Sorry guys, I had to pause the video and get a drink. So this tells me here that you were free to follow your heart, and you understood by doing the things that you loved, doing the creative projects that brought passion and excitement and joy into yourself, things that you love talking about, things that you love doing. You realize that all of your needs, wants, and desires were fully met when you align with your true heart's desire, when you follow your authentic self and you break free from the limitations that your ego imposed on you. So you are very much a free spirit here, and as you traveled your journey through your creative expression, whatever that is, poetry, writing, acting, speaking, public speaking, teaching, being a traveler, being somebody who was very emotionally supportive to other people, you got all that energy back. So all of the love and support that you gave to others, you also got that through your earthly experiences and also through your spiritual team. So everything that you wanted was provided for in this lifetime through the energy of you truly doing past the things that bring you passion. So let's go ahead and see what the experience that affected you most in this past lifetime. Spiritual strength. So this again feels like this is the 9 of Wands, guys. And this feels like very much so that some people definitely took advantage of your good nature and mistaked your kindness for weakness. You had to go kiss a lot of frogs, so to speak. And although you still stayed true to yourself and you still wanted a very lasting and committed relationships in your life, this is a time where you realize that you were a warrior and not a victim. So no matter what life thrown at you, no matter what challenges, what obstacles, you always understood that you were free, and that coming from a place of love and positivity would help you overcome all of trials, ups and all of life's trials and tribulations and challenges here. So you faced a lot of obstacles in your life, but you still persevered here. This is a card that tells you don't give up. It's a hard won victory, but you will be the victor. And you might have went through some physical challenges also in this lifetime, and that's why Archangel Raphael is here as a physical healer. So I feel like there were spiritual blocks and also physical challenges that you faced in this lifetime that hindered your ability to maybe travel and really experience what you fully wanted to experience. My door just opened all on its own and there's a very strong breeze coming through it. Oh, and you know what? Like religion and society and conformity and the ego, and sometimes feeling like a victim that things are just happening to you and you have no control over it. That's sometimes the 9 of Wands. But it's about connecting to your higher self, your soul's essence, and realizing that you are free here. So let's go ahead and look at what was the energies that helped you the most in this past life. Your throat chakra. So this is very, very beautiful. So this represents creativity, artistic expression, communications, the ability to speak your truths. But people that sing, act, write, are public speakers, teachers, they all have like active throat chakras, and this is also Archangel Michael energy as well, and wearing the color blue. And if you do feel any blockages and say if you feel like you have to express yourself but it's bottled down, so this is about the Ace of Cups. When you like bottle up emotions and you don't express them, there can be blockages, but in this lifetime you were very much expressive and in alignment with your creativity, and you had a very active throat chakra which helped you to speak your truths, helped you overcome challenges that you were facing also, and also helped you to express yourself in the way that truly fulfills your heart here. So what was the lesson that you learned from both of these energies? Material and spiritual prosperity. So this is the 6 of Pentacles energy, guys. So this is very, very beautiful. So not only did you have success in a material sense because You realize that happiness didn't come from any material source outside of you, that it came through following in your heart, but then that was fully supported. So this is about all your needs and wants being cared for by the universe, and through your action and self-belief and love and compassion, through sharing your knowledge and wisdom and experience with people to help other people overcome their spiritual challenges or physical challenges as well. So this is where the energy of give and take, where you give back to humanity, where you give back to yourself, and you also understand that you deserve to receive success and abundance into your life. So you learned the balance of the spiritual world and the physical world, and how we do need resources to survive in this earthly existence, but we also need to remember our connection to the divine, to the universe, and the light free being that we truly are. So these were healthy relationships that you learned to form. You learned to come away from abusive relationships from people who did not have an open heart like you, and you learned to embrace those relationships that supported you and loved you just as much as you had that same energy for them. So that's very, very beautiful. It is. It's really, really is beautiful, guys. Okay, guys, so we're going to move on now to your soul essence in this lifetime. 7 of Raphael. So it's still that water energy, and this is linked to Piscean energy, the 7 of Cups. So the moon in Pisces as well. I that just came in here. So this relates, and before I started this reading, I actually was listening to a healing meditation to balance all the chakras. So I will place that in the description box for you guys, because these buckets representing of your chakras and the colors. So if you're guided to a particular color here, that's a chakra that you need to give attention to. But I also do feel like balancing your chakras regularly will very much stabilize you and ground you here, so that you're not overrun by options and decisions and choices here, because the 7 of Cups can represent having so many choices and decisions and not knowing what path to go in, what direction to go in. It can also represent illusions and fantasies, but it can represent looking through and reviewing and the glass of contemplation here. So in this lifetime, I feel like that for a lot of you guys, that you have learned some sort of emotional discernment, but you still have to navigate all of this emotional expression and experiences in this lifetime, okay? Because you're embracing the Ace of Cups energy and the strength and the power of that. So it's about learning what's good for you and what isn't, what deserves your commitment, your time, energy, and effort, and knowing that what you put in, you will get back. So everything has that balance of flow and give and take. So you have to be mindful of any addictions or toxic situations that are trying to maybe put a plaster over an emotional void, because you did have to understand that everybody is not a vibrational match to you, and everybody isn't coming from their heart chakra, and they're not as openly loving and good-hearted and good-natured as you are. And that's a hard pill to swallow when we understand that there are polarities in this world, and that's part of the human experience. So in this lifetime, Pisces, it's important for you to really focus on what you truly want, and to not fill your life with all these choices and decisions that will ultimately confuse you, and continue to do your chakra, your healing work here, and that will absolutely benefit you. Work on your throat chakra energies as well, because you learn by speaking your truth, staying in your integrity, and having an active throat chakra allowed you to express yourself and follow your passion in this past lifetime, and embracing that energy, cultivating yourself, mastering your emotions, and understanding that you have the ability to change anything that you want, because you are a free soul. So let's look at the soul lesson, patience. So this is like when we have so much going on in life, there's all of these things going on in the world that buys for our time, that buys for our attention. But ultimately, we will never be able to make wise and discerning decisions unless we connect with what's true for us and align with our higher self. But also understanding that everything happens in divine timing, and trusting in that energy, having patience with your soul and the lessons that you are experiencing, and having patience with the people around you and life in general here. So I accept that everything happens in divine order. So we know again that it takes action, that we can't just sit back and dream and fantasize. We must actually put action and effort into what we want in our lives, and making decisions that are based on our highest good, but understanding that we are all here in this human experience, and we are all doing the best that we can, and exercising trust in the divine plan, and that you will reap the rewards for your effort. But you can't just click on a switch or click your fingers and it's there. You need to trust that your actions, your intentions are going to pay dividends for you when it's in your highest good, and when you're absolutely trusting in the divine order of everything in life. So your soul person trust. So yes, exactly. To have patience, and that is to have trust. Okay, so trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So again, you might have a lot of fantasies and desires and dreams, and you, once you're doing something small every day, working on this energy, okay? Maybe you're keeping a dream journal. Maybe you're learning to trust your intuition much, much more, and learning to follow the guidance within the inner voice. Follow the signs and synchronicities that your past on loved ones, your angels, your ancestors are sending you here. So you know in your heart, and you know deep within you, that you have this beautiful spiritual power of empathy and compassion from the Ace of Cups. You also learn the value of relationships and loyalty and trust. So you might find yourself in a counseling or healing profession, an artistic or creative endeavor, teaching, anything that really involves the fact that when you're doing it, you know that it's right. You feel good doing it. You enjoy doing it. And as the old saying goes, do the thing that you love, and you will never work a day in your life, because it's all a part of the plan. It's all a part of your mission and purpose, and you feel good within that energy. So now, guys, we're going to take the last card, which is a message from your higher self, relative to the past lifetime and this lifetime. So I have a new understanding. And we're going to get the book, guys, and we're going to read the message here. Okay, Pisces, so let's read the message here. Ironically, I understand life so much better now that I'm not physically alive. Of course, my soul, like yours and everyone else's, is very much alive. In fact, I've learned that nothing can harm our souls because they are God's handiwork. Oh, sure, our emotions and our psyche can get wounded, but those are still of the human ego, so they can be healed with the right understanding. Basically, I've learned to have complete compassion for myself, Ace of Cups, everyone, and for the process of life. I wasted so much time judging myself and others, and I held back because of insecurities that had no foundation. Now I see that there's nothing to fear at all because nothing bad can ever happen to you at a soul level. So please learn from my experience. Live your life with gusto and joy. So again, Pisces, it is a hard lesson, but knowing that the emotional experiences and the challenges we face in life are all part of our soul's journey and lesson, but ultimately you are divine, vibrational, high vibrational being, and nothing you can ever do or say can ever ostracize you, okay, from source, from your higher self. But it's all about trusting in that, trusting that you are a part of something greater than you, and that you matter just as much as anybody else. So show yourself self-love and compassion, and don't be so judgmental of yourself or other people, and see people at a soul level. And again, understanding that we are all doing the best that we can, and this ego, mind, the emotional, the psyche are all challenges that we face on earth. But as soon as we transcend back into soul, back into our spirit selves, we know that we are complete, and that nothing on earth, all it done was expanded us and helped us to grow and understand in a much, much deeper way, which keeps our soul vibration raising. And we're bringing back the lessons that we have learned to benefit the collective. So guys, I hope this message helped you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Thank you guys for the support in reaching 2,000 subscribers. So amazing, guys, and take excellent care of yourselves.